Yes, youngsters, respected you all. Receive my salutations, receive my appreciations, congratulations, gratitudes, and my continuous honest prayers from the heart that each and every one of you get empowered divinely so much that you just grow for yourself in life to the ultimate, and your presence, your service adds beauty and joy to the world. Welcome. Like every day, the 8 things today also we do. 7 things. The Katha Upanishad, fifth Valli will be concluded today in our chanting. Valmiki Ramayanam, Ayodhya Kanda, Kachit Sarga, Rajaniti Dharmas. Few more things we learn, even though we are seeing one by one, but all of them, if you do it in one comprehensive way, you can see a complete picture is given by the Lord. We should be thankful to Him. Then, before that, Bhagavad Gita, we will see today all the three Purushas clearly, completely. We have done two, third Uttam Purusha also we started seeing yesterday. We just thoroughly studied today. Then tomorrow we'll talk about the Uttama Purusha, some more Lakshanas, and it is our own Tatpada inner self. Before that, Taittiriya Brahmana Parayanam, before that Sahana Avatu, before that Sankalp and Prarthana, and सबसे पहले, like every day, the common sense thought. Today's common sense thought is little heavy but interesting also. I think definitely useful also for you all. What it is key in life, because we are human, because we are having intellect, let us start using it fully. The full using of the intellect is in doing anything, let us do everything in a holistic approach. Hmm? Understood? Holistic approach. Hmm. Hmm. In Sanskrit, it is called as Samagrata Drushti. That's how we can minimize the shortcomings and mistakes and maximize the guarantee of achieving what we want to achieve. Anything you take, for the sake, example, your youngsters, you want to have full your six pack body and very healthy and all. No, one or two things if you do and neglect other essential, you will not get it. Isn't it? For example, lot of bodybuilding exercises you are doing, but not eating a nutritious food. So you will be tired only with that. और न्यूट्रिशियस फूड इतना खा रहे हो कि एक्सरसाइज ही नहीं कर रहे हो, then you will become fatty only. Both you are doing, but then you are not taking sufficient rest, which is required. Total exertion in the body. लेकिन एक्सरसाइज करी जा रहे, काम भी करी जा रहे, खा तो रहे बट रेस्ट नहीं दे रहे, then the body's health will not be there. है ना? A healthy body, long living body, strong body is an achievement, true beautiful achievement when you approach it holistically, isn't it? And any other things which disturb your body, you can't consume those things. Like any, like cinema actors and all, how careful they are in maintaining their figure. इतना पैसा होता है लेकिन कुछ भी मिला नहीं खाते वो लोग. They become so careful, even the sports stars, क्रिकेट प्लेयर्स एंड ऑल, कितना उनको बेचारा 20 साल अपने आप को फिट रखने के लिए, हाउ मेनी थिंग्स दे हैव टू अवॉइड. होलिस्टिक, isn't it? Health. So too, when you want to earn money, earning money is not a just one thing, it is a holistic thing. First and foremost, you should decide to earn it honestly, not dishonest means. Second is you have to work hard first of all. Third, which field you want to do, ये नौकरी है या बिजनेस है, क्या है सोचो. Then there are so many things are there in it. All the things you have to approach, isn't it? Holistic, like a company. So right from a permission from the government up to appointing proper workers for each of the department, each of the chain of activities, सब तुमको देखभाल कर. एक भी छोड़ दिया ना, फिर then पूरा total progress will not be there. Like when you launch a rocket, Even small mistake is there, वो इधर ही तुस हो जाएगा. An aeroplane also. Small snag is there, some it will crash only. Holistically, it has to be perfect. Understood now? Anything, if you make a khana also, it's not just like ये वो डाल दिया खाना बन गया. It's a meditation. Making a food is meditation, not only eating. ध्यान से खाना बनाते हैं. हम क्या खाते हैं? ध्यान में भी खाते हैं. It's a meditation. You must know how many people you have to cook for and what item, which is a patila, not patnila. You can't bring patnila there, only patila. And then what oil, how much, isn't it? Ingredients, ek, whatever item you make, it has a different holistic approach. You have to observe it. कम भी नहीं जलना, ज़्यादा भी नहीं जलना. है ना, कम है तो कच्चा रहेगा, ज़्यादा है तो पूरा वो कड़वा हो जाएगा टेस्ट. Isn't it? ये रोटी मानो, ये प्रॉपरली नहीं सेका है तो कच्चा होएगा, ज़्यादा करो तो कड़क होकर वो जल जाएगा. Isn't it? माइंड यू, बॉडी चलता रहता है, मन ही कुछ तो होता है. खाना बनेगा, अब क्या करें, कुछ तो बन रहा है. बट दैट्स नॉट ह्यूमन बीइंग, नो. ह्यूमन बीइंग कैन अचीव परफेक्शन इन एवरीथिंग, दो perfection is a process, isn't it? It's not an achievement. So he should go on trying holistic approach, isn't it? Let us say in your relationship with all the beings around, with every being there should be holistic approach. The love giving, time giving, value giving, importance giving, help giving, forgiving. इसमें कोई भी कम हो गया बिगड़ जाएगा रिलेशन. वाई वाइफ एंड हस्बैंड फाइट, वाई ब्रदर्स ब्रदर, वाई करोड़ों लाखों केसेस है कोर्ट्स में. होलिस्टिक अप्रोच नहीं है. Each relation with your friends, with your colleagues, your family members, isn't it? Relatives, in-laws, outlaws, even neighbors. You can't have one thing, other things neglected. नहीं होता. गाड़ी में भी सब है, ब्रेक नहीं है, ब्रेक है लेकिन क्लच नहीं है, क्लच है लेकिन चाबी नहीं ऑन करने को है, किक मारने का नहीं है, सब है, पेट्रोल नहीं है, सब कुछ है, दिमाग नहीं है, दिमाग भी होना पड़ता है. Isn't it? For a country also, if it has to be growing holistically, it should grow. Not like Western countries. Financially, they have grown, but morals, ethicals, zero. India ethically, morally is strong earlier. अब वो भी बिगड़ गया. Financially, we were bankrupt. Now we are earning lot of money, but we are losing values. We are losing spirituality and culture. The base of whole humanity and base of Sanatana Dharma and base of Bharat Mata. Added to that is those Dushta Rakshasas of all the oppositions. They hate India and Hinduism. I don't know why. Everything they are trying to destroy. The sentences, the statements they make every day. You just listen. कुछ भी करो, ये गवर्नमेंट को टॉपल करो, जिनको चाहिए हम उनको बिठाएंगे, जिनको हम चाहते हैं देन उनके द्वारा पूरा नाश करेंगे. So much jealous of our nation in its true growth. When they were in power, destroyed. And now somebody is improving, they are not happy. So India, defense, holistic growth, finance, growth, science and technology, growth. Our basis of dharma, it should grow. Our approach of universal oneness, very beautiful. लोग हैरान हो गए देश को देख करके, पूरा दुनिया एक ही बोलती है लोग. They are all becoming majburan, they are accepting it now. Universal oneness. Science also brought it to that necessity. India was always speaking Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Vasudha eva kutumba. Whole bhumi is one family. Holistic approach. Your career may. Isn't it? Holistic approach. Anything. You don't maintain health, you can't work. Health is good, but you don't have the working skills, you'll not be appreciated. Health good, working skills good, but not maintain good relation with the colleagues, your assistants, your bosses. है कि नहीं? holistic. Remember it. In the same way, in life, spiritual life में भी holistic होना चाहिए. Attitude. I'll tell you the 6 things today for you. All put together is life. That is spiritual also, worldly also. I gave you a lot of examples now that we have to have the holistic approach. You can't neglect any one thing. Samagra prayatna is equal to samagra vijaya. That is the real fulfillment of life. And a house also. Samagra. Beautiful ventilation is there. Grass, light is coming properly. Good height it is there. Bijli, pani, सब ठीक ठाक है. Size of the house also good. Cupboards are good. Place for furnishing is there. Kitchen is very nice. ठीक पानी आता है जाता है. Then only it is a very good house ना. सब ठीक है लेकिन बिजली बार बार डिस्कनेक्ट होती है. Then you will suffer. और पानी लीक होता है. Isn't it? Holistic. 6 things. First, for the entire life to be beautiful. I'll tell you technically. Is my way. तुमको जैसे समझना है समझो. First was what? Learn to live the life of rights नहीं righteousness. Technically called as your duties what you are supposed to do. धर्म कहते हैं उसको. First human life is human beings. First principle of the holistic things is अपना धर्म करो. So that neither you have regrets, guilts, nor you are giving chance to others to blame you, scold you, insult you, or curse you. Isn't it? If as a worker in your office, if you don't work properly, then the colleagues जिनका भी काम बिगड़ गया तुम्हारी वजह से, boss, तो उनको शाप देंगे ना. The thought in them, this stupid fellow is not working well, itself is a curse. Why should you invoke it? So to the parents, when they are not bringing up children properly, financially, mentally, and always, then the miseries, the dukkha the children go through, they are sharper to parents, their duty. So if the children are not doing all their duties, the dukkha in the parents, that is called the sharp of the parents. Curse कहते हैं उसको. Why should we invoke that? है कि नहीं? Let us do dharma. Let us do dharma is as important as let us not do adharma. One I say, other thing you have to understand. Every time I need not repeat. स्वामी जी आपने कहा धर्म करने को, मैं अधर्म कर रहा हूँ, उसको भी कंटिन्यू करूँ क्या? अरे राम, धर्म ही करो, अधर्म नहीं करना बस. Second thing in our holistic approach is an attitude of, service to others, help to others without expecting. Because we can do it. That's the only reason. We have resources. We can do. Like I have 10 rupees extra. The other fellow is needing some food. So I can help, no? I can do that. Other animals also they can't do much. हमको करना होता है ना. Therefore, holistic. उससे क्या होगा? Whatever, in spite of our duties doing, we lack in, we can compensate with each other. I compensate yours when you need and I help you. You compensate me when I need. So that सेवा करने का हमको होना चाहिए. The helping nature, the service attitude. In that only all what we call as meritorious activities that comes. Righteous activities is different from meritorious activities. Like the parents taking care of children is that they are righteous. Dharma है वो, पुण्य नहीं है वो. But when they take care of other children also, then that is punya. Because they are not answerable to other children or they are not responsible for them. अपने children तो करना ही पड़ेगा. If you don't do, then you will be sin of omission. अधर्म पाप कहते हैं उसको. Like that should differentiate between dharma and punya or seva. Second attitude, beta. Second thing in the holistic thing. Third one is what? Very necessary. Let the life not be lived carelessly, recklessly, like animals, without any values. 100% wrong. The holistic thing comes to life only when there are values. That values bring self respect and dignity, and also invokes respect from others. Spiritual values, personal values, social values. In the spiritual, cultural and ethical and moral, traditional, ये तुम लोग ना आज के दिन कोई ज़्यादा बिगड़ रहे हैं तो वैल्यूज. Imagine how many days back you did pranams to your grandparents, your parents. माता पिता को प्रणाम करने के लिए शर्माने वाला बेशर्म लोगों का जमाना चल रहा है अभी. And the disciples forgotten to do pranam to the gurus. क्या बढ़िया था जब the disciple does pranam, guru chiranjeeva, sukhi bhava, jnani bhava. That powerful blessing of the guru. Guru is waiting to bless. But this fellow is not bending and doing namaskar. And the rule is, unless somebody does bending, you should not unnecessarily waste blessings. Because that fellow doesn't deserve, because he's not so humble. He will take the blessings, but he will be arrogant on, he'll be careless. Grandparents, parents. Where are the values, Re Baba? Values of husband towards wife towards husband. मगर मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट मैं भी कमा रही हूँ, अब लड़ेगी वो. Equal rights and all. Isn't it? Values are important. Values of going to office on time, honestly working there. Values. इन पॉलिटिक्स में वही देख रहा हूँ, वैल्यूज ही नहीं हो. कुछ भी करो, पावर चाहिए, बस लुढ़का देना है गवर्नमेंट. कितना नाश हो रहा है उससे पूरे देश को. दो लोग नहीं सोच रहे जो ऑपोजिशन वाले. फ्यूलिंग द पॉइजन सो मच. Any sentence, any statement they make, which disturb the integrity of the nation, in any way misguiding the people so that they won't vote to the present government and they'll be toppling and we come into power and we destroy. ऐसा इतना 24 घंटे राक्षस की तरह सोच के their sentences, their statements ऐसा ही है. पावर का कांक्षा इतना ही देखो उनको. एंड द हेटरेड टू इंडिया एंड सनातन धर्म सरासर दिख रहे हो. No values. So values is the third one, very, very essential. The fourth one is what? The bring divinity into your life by invoking the divine through some or the other spiritual practices like upasanas, etc. है ना? जरूर है भाई, गुरु भगवान का आराधना करो, definitely it works. If we enter into the good books of God and Guru, every of the obstacles, how much or big they are, they remove it and make our path clear. समझ लेना इस बात को. Fourth one. Fifth one is be studious. If you are in your worldly pursuits, worldly जो भी प्रोफेशन है तुम्हारा, उसका हमेशा नॉलेज गेन अपडेट. लाइक मुझे मेरे शास्त्रों का पढ़ना है, गेन अपडेट करना है, बिकॉज दे इंडिकेट टू अस द गोल एंड मीन्स. And the last one for me, once I study Shastra and all, whole life I dedicate to my goal only, my spiritual goal. और कुछ नहीं करना. तुम लोग भी स्पिरिचुअलिटी तो तुम्हारा भी फाइनल गोल होगा ही, बट राइट नाउ डेडिकेट टू दैट गोल वॉट एवर यू हैव सेलेक्टेड. सो ड्यूटीज, सर्विसेज, values, worships, wisdoms through studying, finally working towards the goal. इस सारे जिंदगी में किसी एक चीज का मैं मानो, you don't have goal at all, then the whole mind will be corrupted. If you are not updating your knowledge, then you are lagging behind. If you don't invoke the grace of God, Guru, our power is not enough to perform or encounter the problems in life. If the values are not there, then we don't get support from the world. If we don't do seva to the world also will not come to our help when required. And dharma nahi kiya, तो we are just removed from the world. If we don't do our duties, we become redundant in this world. है ना? तुम्हारे कंपनी में 50 लोग, एक बंदा काम ही नहीं कर रहा, मानो क्या रखेगा तेरे को? अरे बेटा तू बहुत बढ़िया रे, कुछ काम नहीं कर रहा, मैं तुमको डबल सैलरी दूंगा, प्रमोशन दूंगा. डू डू दैट? इफ यू डू, यू आर अ बेवकूफ ओनली. यू जस्ट रिमूव दैट फेलो. In the universe also, minimum thing to survive is doing our dharma. Out of this fear only, the sun does his dharma, the moon does his dharma, the Vayu does his dharma, the Agni does the rivers, oceans, Panchamahabhutas, trees, animal plant. उनको हमेशा डर लगता है, if we don't do our work, we will be pulled down, will be destroyed. So अपना करते ही रहते हो. Only a human being is the one who doesn't do his dharma and does the dharma. That is why he destroys himself and also the other creatures, other creation. So all these 6 things याद रख लेना. Okay. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध सिद्ध्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपराणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्वविद्यात्मक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थमस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्धस्माकं सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्री राम मंदिरवत् समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयानां पुनर्वाप्तितेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयागादि साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा समस्त विश्व धर्मोक्ष पुरुषार्थ प्रचारणे शांति विश्व समग्रता संरक्षणार्थंच सनातन धर्म से भारतवर्ष से बाह्याभ्यंतरे स्थित सर्वेषां शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थंच अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भक्ति भगवद् भक्ति गुरु भक्ति माता पितृभक्ति साधना भक्ति सत्संग भक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति देशभक्ति धर्म भक्ति सनातन धर्म भक्ति सेवा भक्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारण वेद पारायणम गीता पंचदशोध्यायस्य पारायणम अध्ययनम श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि रामायण पंचदश वाल्मीकि रामायण अयोध्याकांड शततम कच्चित् सर्गे स्थित राजधर्म राजनीति धर्माणाम अध्ययनम श्री कठ उपनिषदः अपि पारायणम अर्थाविष्करणम वयं सर्वे जन्म साफल्यार्थंच विश्वकल्याणार्थंच सनातन धर्मार्थंच भारतवर्षार्थंच करिष्यामहे. ओम 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 सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Friends, let us do Vedic chanting. ओम अथ ओम श्री 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 वेदमात्रे नमः. अथ श्री कृष्णयजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मणं द्वितीयाष्टकम् अष्टम प्रपाठकः. ओम अथ नारायण चत्वारिंशत् मंत्रात् आरभ्य. ओम वराहैर्विश्वः जनिष्ठपूषोद्वरीवृज खादयो वः पान्त्यस्त्याभिर्नवच. ओम ओम आदेवो यातु सविता सुरत्नः अंतरिक्षप्रावहमानो अश्वैः हस्ते दधानो नर्या पुरोणे विवेशयञ्च प्रसुवञ्च भूम अभिवृत्तङ्कुशनैर्विश्वरूपं हिरण्यशम्यं यजतो बृहन्तम् आस्थाद्रतगं सविता चित्रभानुः कृष्णारजागं सितविष्टीन्ददानः सघानो देवः सविता सवाय असाविशद्वसुपतिर्वसोनि विश्रयमाणो अमतिमुरुचिम मर्तभोजनमधरासतेन विजनाञ्च्यावाशिति पादो अभ्यख्यन् रथगं हिरण्यप्र उगं वहन्दः शश्वद्दिशः सवितुर्दैव्यस्य उपस्थे विश्वा भुवनानि तस्तुः विसुपर्णो अन्तरिक्षाण्यख्यत् गभीरवेपा असुरस्सु नीदः वेदानीगं सूर्यः कश्चिकेत कथमान्द्यागं रश्मिरस्याततान् भगन्दियं वाजयन्त पुरन्दिं नराशकं सोऽग्नास्पतिर्नो अव्यात् अये आये वामस्य सङ्गतेरयीणां प्रिया देवस्य सवितुः स्याम आनो विश्वे अस्क्रागमन्तु देवाः मित्रो अर्यमा वरुणः सजोषाः भुवन्यथा नो विश्वे वृधासः करन् सुषाः वितुरन्न शवः शन्नो देवा विश्वदेवा भवन्तो शगं सरस्वती सह धीभिरस्तु शमभिषाचशमुरातिशाच शन्नो दिव्याः पार्थिवाः शन्नो आप्याः ये सवितुः सत्यसवस्य विश्वे मित्रस्य व्रते वरुणस्य देवाः ते सौभगं वीरवद्गो मदन्नः दधात न द्रविणं चित्रमस्मे अग्ने याहि दूत्यं वारिष्येण देवागम अच्छा ब्रह्मकृता गणेन सरस्वतीं मरुतो अश्विनावः यक्षिदेवान् रत्नधेयाय विश्वान् द्यौः पितः पृथिवी मातरद्धृक् अग्ने भ्रातर्वसवो मृडतनः विश्व आदित्या अदिते सजोषाः अस्मभ्यगं शर्म बहुलं वियन्त विश्वे देवा शृणुते मगं हवं मे ये अन्तरिक्षेय उपद्यविष्टः ये अग्निजिह्वा उत वायजत्राः आसद्यास्मिन् बर्हिषिमादयध्वम् अवां मित्रावरुणा हव्यजुष्टिं नमसा देवा वमसा ववृत्याम् अस्माकं ब्रह्म पृतनासु सह्या अस्माकं वृष्टिर्दिव्यासु पारा युवं वस्त्राणि पीवसा वसाथे युवोरच्छिद्रामन्तवोह सर्गाः अवातिरतमनृतानि विश्वा ऋतेन मित्रावरुणा सदेथे सचेथे तत्सुवां मित्रावरुणा महित्वम् ईर्मातस्तु स्तुषीरहि रहविर्दुद्रुहे विश्वाः पिन्वतः स्वसरस्य धेनाः अनुभामेकः पविराववर्धे यद्वगं हिष्टन्नाति विदेषु दानो अच्छिद्रगं शर्म भुवनस्य गोपा ततो नो मित्रावरुणाववीष्टौ शिशासन्तो जिगीवागं सस्याम आनो मित्रावरुणा हव्यदातिं वृतैर्गव्योतिमुक्ष्यतमिडाभिः प्रतिभामत्र वर्तमाजनाय वृणीतमुद्नोद्दिव्यस्य चारोः प्रभाहवासि सुतं जीवसेनः आनो गव्योतिमुक्षत् मुक्षतं घृतेन आनोजसे आनोजने श्रवयतं युवान श्रुतं मे मित्रावरुणा हवेम इमा रुद्राय स्थिरधन्वने गिरः क्षिप्रेशवे देवाय स्वधाम्ने अषाढाय सहमानाय मीडुषे दिग्मायुधाय भरता शृणोतन त्वाधत्ते भीरुद्रशन्तमेभिः शतगं हिमा आशीय भेषजेभिः व्यस्मद्वेषो वितरं व्यगंहः व्यमीवागश्चातयस्वाभिशोचिः अर्हन् बिभर्षिमानस्तोके आते पितर्मरुताकं सुम्नमेतु मानः सूर्यस्य सन्दृशो युयोथाः अभिनो वीरो अर्वतीक्षमेत प्रजा ये महि रुद्र प्रजाभिः एवावभ्रो वृषभचेकितान यथा देवन हृषेण नः कंसी नहृषिणे नौर्निशे नः कंसे हावनश्रूर्णो रुद्रे हवोधे बृहद्वदेम विदथे सुवीराः परिणो रुद्रस्य हेतिस्तु हि श्रुतं मीडुष्टमार्हन् वर्षि त्वमग्ने रुद्र अवोराजानं वसूनितदानास्तु विश्वान् ववृत्याम ववर्ति घृतेन विशोचि श्रुतन्द्वे च ओम शांति शांति शांति. Thank you friends. Now Geetha 15th chapter 16-17 shlokas. 3 Purushas are there. Paramatma is expressing through them as them, therefore they are called as Purusha. Among them One is Karana, another is Karya, third is beyond Karana Karya, effect and cause. That we have to achieve, that we have to reach to, that we have to meditate and realize in the cave of our heart. That's called as Tat Pada Parimarganam. That is the meaning of Namadi Devam Purusham Prabhade, or mm, Tamevacha Adyam Purusham Prabhade, that one. So let us complete today this topic. Chant both 16 17 mantra two times. Then 17 वाला explain करेंगे. ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणम मम, श्री गीता शरणम मम, श्री व्यासा शरणम मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणम मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणम मम, शरणम मम, शरणम मम. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ पंचदशोऽध्यायः पुरुषोत्तमयोगः. षोडश सप्तदश श्लोकौ श्रीभगवानुवाच. द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च, क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते. उत्तमः पुरुषः तु अन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य विवर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः. द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च, क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते. उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य विवर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः. So, द्वौ इमौ पुरुषौ लोके. Okay, the whole world is made by two Purushas. Names Sharaha Purushaha, Akshara Purushaha. Clear? Whole world is made up of two Purushas. One is Kshara Purusha, name, another is Akshara Purusha. What are they? Ksharaha Sarvani Bhutani. All effects, all perceivables, all which are having name and form, all which are conditioned by time and place, all which are born and dying, all which are continuously modifying, all which are seen inside and outside, all which are gross and subtler, all which are individual and total. ये सारा जो है सर्वाणि भूतानि क्षरः, क्षर पुरुषः ओनली. सर्वाणि भूतानि, one Purusha. Catch that point. The manifested expression of God, Kshara Purusha. But Purusha only it is, because without Paramatma nothing can be. Kshara Sarvani Bhutani is it. Manushya, Pashu, Pakshi, Vanaspati, the living beings, inanimate, the inanimate things, all the Jadapadarthas like the mountains, the rivers, ये सारा भी सर्वाणि भूतानि में आ जाते हैं. All of them are Kshara. Kshara Sarvani Bhutani. Explained? Clear? Then who is the Akshara Purusha? Second one is Kutastaha Aksharaha Uchyate. All of them are caused by some common cause. That common cause always remains there. From him only the multiplicity of differences are manifested. That cause of all, the unmanifest stage of all these things, causal state of all these things, Kuta कहते हैं उसको. That Kutavat Tishtati, that is called as Aksharaha. Akshara Purushaha. Kshara Sarvani Bhutani Kutastoksara Uchyate. Kutavat Tishtati. it is called as Maya of Paramatma, or it is called as Ishvara through his Maya Shakti. Both are correct. That's called as Akshara Purusha. Kutastha Akshara Uchyate. So yesterday we gave you examples. All waves, ripples, bubbles, etc. are Kshara Sarvani Bhutani. Ocean is Kutastha Akshara Uchyate. All these beings are Kshara. They come and go, they destroy. But the ocean remains all the time. Kutastha. As it did. But this cause ocean, effect waves. Cause Ishvara, effect in entire Jagat. Cause Maya, the effect is the whole this Rupanama. Have something other than these two. Be attentive. Which do not fall in the purview of cause or effect. Which do not fall in the purview of any of the differentiations which we talked earlier. You can't call it as Manusha or Pashu or Pakshi Vanaspati. You can't call it as animate or inanimate. You can't call it as cause or effect. We can't call it as Veshti or Samashti. Something different is there. That is called as Uttama Purusha. That is what is said in the 17th sloka. That we have to study today. Uttama Purusha tu Anyaha. So Kshara Purusha, Akshara Purusha, and Uttama Purusha. That Uttama Purusha is Anyaha. Neither is Sarvani Bhutani nor the Kutastha, nor the effect nor the cause is. Uttama Purusha tu Anya. Now the beauty क्या है इसमें? उत्तम पुरुष में ही अक्षर पुरुष है, अक्षर पुरुष में ही कूटस्थ पुरुष, सॉरी, क्षर पुरुष है. It is only in our intellectual understanding that we see the kshara purusha is the effect, the akshara purusha is the cause, uttama purusha is something beyond this. उसी में है वो दृष्टि हमको. Like in the wall only there are bricks, in the bricks only there are molecules, in the molecules only there are atoms, in the atoms only there are nucleus and nucleons. इधर ही है वो. Wherever you see the wall, there only they are. For a gross person, only wall he sees. But the physicist who has studied that physical deeper sciences, higher sciences, the molecular sciences, the atomic sciences, उनको it is an atom. दोनों एक चीज को ही देख रहे हैं with the आंख. But with the buddhi, one stops that it is only a wall. Other one, because he is educated in his buddhi, he knows there are atoms, nucleons, which are there as a substratum of the entire wall or any such matter, isn't it? In the same way, we are given a new drushti. New means new for us. It is always given to disciples by their gurus. So there is Anyaha Uttama Purushaha. When you say Anyaha, he is other than these two, therefore his lakshanas don't match with all of them. And remember, whenever we talk about God, one big mistake all speakers do, therefore misguide all the listeners, is what? We talk about Bhagwan as he is somewhere else, someplace else. That is why somewhere we look at गाय देखेंगे दाएं एक है बाएं देखो नीचे देखो या ऊपर देखो. No, God is all pervading. Whatever we are seeing, in that God himself is there as the support. इसलिए divinity is an अनुभव, is a दृष्टि, not a place or something. ये सब निकाल दो तब भगवान दिखे, ऐसा नहीं होता. Is it that you remove the ornaments, then you see the gold? Gold is very much is there in the ornaments. In every ornament, gold alone is there. तो कभी भी ऐसा कहते हैं ना, भगवान अलग नहीं है, इसी के अंदर इससे अलग है. Like the wave is not alag from the ocean. Ocean is in the wave, but other than the ocean, other than the wave. Now, other than the wave and ocean is a third thing we are talking about. And there, in the case of wave and ocean, it is the water, without which neither the cause, the ocean can be there, nor the effects, the waves and other million things. In the pure water, the oceanness is not there. Because water is same whether it is in the ocean or a river or a glass of water. In the pure water, there are no waves. Unless there are disturbances from inside and outside, the wave will not be there in the water. The water is not limited as a wave effect, nor limited as an effect cause the ocean. He is Anyaha. Same way from the Kshara Purusha and Akshara Purusha, Anya is Uttama Purusha. That is the first line. Uttamaha Purushaha tu Anyaha. This we saw yesterday. Second also we saw Paramatma iti Udaharutaha. He is a supreme self. Parama Atma. Behind him there is nobody to whom he becomes Anatma. He is the final Atma. Like the Atma of the waves is ocean. Because in every wave, ocean is there. Without ocean, wave cannot. But the Atma of the ocean is the water. Because without water, you can't call it ocean. वो दुख सागर संसार सागर हो सकते हैं रियल सागर नहीं होगा But is there any Atma to water behind? It is final. In that example, don't go to the water is made of hydrogen and oxygen molecules. And then you go into that hydrogen made of this. Finally, you reach Paramatma. कोई एग्जाम्पल दे रहे तो उसका अर्थ समझ लेना वहां खींचोतानी मत करो ज्यादा उसका Ravi, water has also caused that way. I also tell you for the water cause Agni, for that Agni Vayu, okay, Akash hai, for the Akasha, the Chitta hai, Chitta ke liye Atma hai. Same science will discover tomorrow. Where science ends spirituality starts. So the ultimate science starts spirituality. Where they will discover this only. Now they have already come to a great level. They came up to the energy level and emptiness level. Akash tak aa gaye. Only one more thing they have to come to. Okay, who is certifying that Akasha? It is only Chaitanya. That's what we ask. Atma Chaitanya only is everywhere there. The subjectified Chaitanya is the Atman, the objectified Chaitanya is the world. World, Paramatma, in the time and in the space. From the micro, slowly it becomes macro. And in that macro time and space, the whole macro world is projected. They are all big sciences for you. Right now तो उतना नहीं. अब इतना समझ गया ना परम आत्मा इति उदाहृतः. उत्तम पुरुषः तो अन्यः परम आत्मा इति उदाहृतः. Now, the Atma of the wave is ocean, so ocean is everywhere in the wave, every wave. So to the Atma of the wave, ocean is waters, everywhere in the ocean is water alone. Therefore, in every wave also, water alone is there. But yet, the karanatva of the ocean, karyatva of the wave, do not touch the water, the substrata. So, Uttama Purusha to Anyaha, Parama Atma iti Udahrata. Parama Atma means he is the final self. There is nobody beyond him to whom he becomes the not self. Okay, now next step. Yaha Lokatrayam Avishya Vivarti Avyayaha Ishvara. Lokatrayam Avishya I explained yesterday. I told you the three lokas are Swargaloka, Bhuloka, Antarikshaloka, Bhuloka. One calculation. Other is Urdhaloka Saptakam, Bhumi and Niche ke Saath Lok. We have explained lokas yesterday. In the same way, the three lokas are Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. The three lokas, fourth one we explained was the Stula and Sukshma and Karana. Lokatraya. More intimate subjective meaning of loka. Three lokas are the world of knower, the world of known, the world of knowledge. त्रिपुटी कहते हैं उसको. इसमें भी तीन है ना. Knower, known, knowledge. You know, like there is a laptop. So it's a known. I am the knower. And the knowledge of laptop is with me. I have the knowledge. Knower knows the known. That's called knowledge. Now, in these three knower and knowledge. That Atma Chaitanya है कि नहीं इसमें? चैतन्य है कि नहीं है? सत्ता है कि नहीं बताओ? If Sat is not there, they won't exist. If Chit is not there, they can't be recognized. Therefore, Sat Chit is there in the object of knowledge, in the knower of the object of knowledge, in the knowledge of the object. All the three, the Sat Chit is there. Therefore, Lokatrayam Avishya. In fact, that is called as this Satachita, because without that they cannot stay. They are called as Atman. That is called as Atman, the real Atman. As an Atma, as a Sachidananda Atma, the Paramatma, the fourth one, third one, is supporting everyone. That is the meaning of Bibharti. Bharanat, Bibharti. ये तो आप समझते हैं ना, द सपोर्ट. सो लोकत्रयम आत्मरूपेण आविश्य बिभर्ति. As a self permeating all the three worlds, he is supporting that Paramatma. Third one. Uttama Purusha tu Anyaha Paramatma iti Udavrutaha Yaha Lokatrayamavishya Bibharti. And that one is Avyayaha. He never gets modified, never gets destroyed, nor born. The other things get born, get modified, and they get destroyed. But not that Uttama Purusha Paramatma. And then just because he is the self of all, he is the one in whose control everything is there. Therefore, it is called as Ishvaraha also. So, Uttam Purusha, Anyaha, Paramatma, Lokatrayamavishya, Vibharti, Avyayaha, Ishvaraha. He is the master of all, Ishvaraha. He never gets modified, Avyayaha. As a self, he supports everything. Lokatrayamavishya, Vibharti. Anyaha is somebody other than all this Karya Karana of the Ksharakshara Purusha. And he is called as Paramatma. And why is called as Paramatma or Purushottama? Again, one more reason will be told to us in the next sloka. This information is coming to us first time. 10, 12 years, regularly listen. The acceptance of that happens, familiarity with that. Then on the contemplative meditative seat, in fact, we can reach to that level of our own being. They are called Rishimuni. जिन्होंने अपना ऐसा वाला आत्म तत्व को, परमात्मा तत्व को, उत्तम पुरुष पुरुषोत्तम तत्व को जिन्होंने जान लिया, पहचान लिया. Like example in the world, you just casual. Suddenly somebody asked, थोड़ा गाना गाओ. I am and I can't. Then they forced you and you sang. Suddenly it was so good. And they all said, अरे तो इतना बढ़िया गायक है. हम तो सोचे नालायक है. Immediately don't you feel, अरे मैं गा सकता हूँ? Didn't you recognize the singer in you? Didn't you recognize the intelligent person in you? Every time in our life, we are recognizing something in us which was dormant all the time. But वो सब उपाधि level का. I recognize the swimmer in me, so I learned swimming. I recognize the car driver. I, I recognize the doctor engineer in me. I have manifested him. Finally, I am the self. That also will be recognized. I am already there. Just we have to recognize. For that purpose only all this. उसी को किसी भाषा में कहा तमेव आद्यम पुरुषम प्रपद्ये, यही कहा ततः पदम तत्परिमार्गितव्यम. Somewhere it is called as kshetragna, somewhere purusha, somewhere it is called as what is called here ज्ञेय, another place called as गुणातीत. यहाँ कहते हैं उत्तम पुरुष परमात्मा. हो it is a state of being, a state of experience, so beyond दीक्षराक्षर पुरुषत्व वो है. उस सूक्ष्म स्थिति में वो योगी लोग जाकर अनुभव करके ही हमको बता रहे बेटा उससे अलग ही है करके. Tomorrow we'll see the 17th, 18th mantra. Yasmat ksharamatiतः हम अक्षरादपि च उत्तमः अतः अस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रतितः पुरुषोत्तमः. अभी जो बताया उसी का एक्सप्लेन. Thereafter two more shlokas with that this chapter will conclude. करके एक या दो दिन में सारा सिनॉप्सिस हम देखेंगे. That would be our 15वां अध्याय. Then we enter into 16th chapter again. Great. दैवी संपदा आसुरी संपदा will be discussed. When I talk to you दैवी संपदा, you will feel so bored, guarantee. But when I talk the आसुरी संपदा, you will feel so excited. अरे बाप रे, मेरे बाप में भगवान कृष्ण ने भी बोला गीता. When you read 16th chapter Asura Sampada, you feel Bhagavan Krishna Natakand, how do you know about me? And you have incorporated me in Gita. All those positive and negative values. Then comes Shraddha Trivibhaga Yoga, 17th chapter. 17th, 18th chapter, na? Ye three guna, na? How do they express at every level of our inner and outer personality? Around 20 or 25 things are explained. Three gunas. Then our job is to go beyond three gunas and these expressions and recognize Paramatma. गीता का लक्ष्य है तत्व ज्ञान देकर, सत्य का ज्ञान देकर, आत्मा का परमात्मा का ज्ञान देकर हमें जो हमारे खुद के रॉन्ग आइडेंटिटीज के कारण हम बंधन में है उससे मुक्ति दिलाना. अंडरस्टैंड एग्जाम्पल इज ए स्मोकर, समहाउ कंसल्ट करके the smoker identity से is liberated now. Somebody is some other addiction, whose identity उसको free किया. So we are all in the addiction of samsari identity and we are suffering here. When we are de-identified and de-addicted and we are made to identify with, not addicted, our essential self. Okay. ओमामदाम भारतारंदातारं सर्वसंपदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं. श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने. ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि रामायणम् अयोध्याकाण्डं शततम कच्चित् सर्गः श्री रामकृत राजनीति धर्मोपदेश प्रसंगः. We have done better yesterday this big topic of appointing the representatives to accomplish the work. Bhagavan says in the 37th shloka, Srimad Valmiki Ramayana Ayodhyakandam Chatatama Kachit Sargaha Kachit Ashtadashanyeshu Swapakshe Dasha Panchacha Tribistribhiravignataihi Vetsi Tirthani Charakaihi. So 18 people are appointed for the external affairs. 15 people are appointed for the internal affairs. For all those 18 and these 15, for every 3, one agent is appointed through whom are they doing everything perfectly or not is known. If they are perfectly doing, then reward them, award them, promote them, encourage them. If they do something, then educate them, teach them, correct them, set them right, rectify them. If they don't yield to that, just remove them and replace them. But the Raja must not be, can never be blind, cannot just like that trust everyone or anyone. He should have very personal gudacharis and they should be continuously monitoring the play played or show done by all these 18 plus 15, 33. इसमें कोई ऐसे इमोशनली नेगेटिवली देखने का जरूरत नहीं है. Like a patient in the hospital, inpatient. So the senior most doctor will have the junior doctors. Junior doctors will have the compounders and assistants. And they in turn they have the nurses there. Okay, nahi? So the senior most doctor, through the Juda, he will come to know what is the situation of the patient. If he is good, then reduce the dosage of medicine. पूरा ठीक हुआ, take money, send him discharge. अगर कोई गड़बड़ दिख रहा है, तो change the course of medication. सो व्हाट इज सेंटिमेंटल देयर है? डॉक्टर ना, जूनियर डॉक्टर को भी, कंपाउंडर को भी, नर्स को भी रखा इस पेशेंट को देखने के लिए, अरे उसको ठीक करना है. इन द सेम वे इन द हायरार्की ऑफ एनी ऑफिस, द सुपर बॉस होता है, नेक्स्ट वाले अप टू द क्लर्क लेवल होते हैं. द अपर वंस मॉनिटर द लोअर वंस. So to Raja, in the interest of the whole country, not to doubt these 33 people. You should never doubt anyone. At the same time, we cannot take anyone for granted. What is in the third way left? You can't take anybody for granted or go on doubting. What then? You need the proofs. For needing the proofs, you appoint the Gudachari and they will know and tell you. And in knowing through those Gudacharis, the position of these 18 15 people, the Raja will not become any sentimental and emotional. Like when the doctor knows the disease, he doesn't become sentimental emotional. He becomes intellectual. अच्छा इसका ये बीमार है, इसको ठीक करो. So to about these 33 people में, if the Raja finds anybody in fault, he will only correct them in the interest of country. A part of correction is sometimes remove him from the job. There's nothing emotional about it. Because if you are continuing, you are troubling the totality. It's always legal, logical to sacrifice the individual to protect the total. Like मेरे एक पाँव का उंगली गड़बड़ है, गैंग्रीन हुआ मन, and that poison is spreading to other fingers and the leg. To protect the other parts of the body, don't we cut it? सब कभी कह रहे एक टोक है नहीं, पूरा लेग ही काट देते हैं. Because the problem that happened is percolating to the other one. But that's not sentiment, it's necessary. So that Raja may remove any one of these 33 people, not out of sentiment, but it's a necessity because he's not doing the work well in spite of repeated teachings. And the other fellow, बिना बता इतना बढ़िया काम कर रहा है, प्रमोशन दे दो उसको. To correct if there are any mistakes, to encourage if everything is positive, the Raja must know. Therefore, he'll have the Gudacharis who will inform him all what's done by these 33 people. That's the meaning of Kachid Ashtadasha Anyeshu Swapakshe Dashapanchacha Trivihi Trivihi Avijnataihi Vetsi Tirthani Charakaihi Trivihi Trivihi Charakaihi Tirthani Vetsi. Tirthani means the places of work where these 33 are appointed. Are you monitoring the situation? है ना, प्रधानमंत्री को जायजा लेना पड़ता है हर एक डिपार्टमेंट का क्या हो रहा है करके. He will have people officially appointed, some people not publicly known, but they are very confidential to him. Through him, he knows everything. ये हो गया. And what are those 18 things we have seen yesterday? मंत्री, पुरोहितः, युवराजः, सेनापति, मंत्री पुरोहित युवराज सेना. फिफ्थ द्वारपालः, सिक्स्थ अंतःपुराध्यक्षः, सेवंथ कारागाराध्यक्षः, एट्थ कोषाध्यक्षः, ninth who passes on the orders of the king to the people who have to accomplish them, work them. 10th one is the pradvikaha who will be asking the details about accusing person and defending person, so that the accused is to be convicted or acquitted. Raja will decide, but वाद प्रतिवादन को सुनने वाला एक होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज प्राडविभाग कहते हैं उनको. He is a judge. There is a person in the category. Then he has got a defense lawyer who defends. He has not done this. He is a prosecuting lawyer who prosecutes him कि तुमने किया है करके. इनका काम है कुसुरवार कुसुरवार कुसुरवार. The other fellow बेकसूर बेकसूर बेकसूर. These two put why he is kusurwar and why he is bekasur. Then the judge there, after collecting the information, he gives, है ना, पूरा ऑल दी आधार और साक्ष्य सबका परिशीलन करके इस पर्सन को हम रिहा कर रहे हैं या उनको पनिशमेंट दे रहे. In the same way, a Raja also should have the person who is a Pradvika. Okay, next is Sena Nayakaha, number 11. 18th one, 12th one, Nagaradhyaksha. Sena Nayak is what? Everything. He will appoint people into army, he will give them salary, he will train them, he will remove them if they do natak. Next one is what? After Sena Nayaka, Nagaradhyaksha, who is day in and day out planning to protect the town city of all inner resources, not allowing them to be destroyed by anybody external. ये डिस्ट्रिक्ट मजिस्ट्रेट की तरह होता है. He is called Nagaraध्यaksh. He is number 12. 13 is what? Karmantikaha. Karmantika is who goes on giving salaries, bonuses, except to आर्मी. वो तो आर्मी ही चीफ देख लेंगे ना, बाकी सबका सैलरी वगैरह देखने वाला इसको कर्मांतिका. So to him reports of everybody come, then they estimate and he gives the money, salary. 14th one is Sabhyaha. Sabhya means what? The one Sabha Adhyaksh, who takes care of all things that are to be done in the Sabha. 15 is Dharma Adhyaksha. Dharma Adhyaksha is the judge who clearly thinks and decides all legal issues related to the properties, legal or mobile or immobile. Next one is what? Dharma Adhyaksha ho gaya. 16th is what? Dandapalaha, the one who executes the punishments as sanctioned by the king. King gives punishment, he executes. Who executes? Dandapalaha. 17th is Durgapalaha, who is the civil contractor engineer. He will be protecting the mountains, the waters, the forests, etc., which are always protection to the kingdom. The last one, 18th one, is Rashtra Seema Palaha, who is the one who is protecting the borders in all directions. These are the words to be appointed. Okay. Among these, other than Mantri, Purohit, and your Raja, 3. The remaining 15, you must have 3 Gudacharya, 1 Gudacharya for 3 people. So that he will give the correct information to king about them. King can take the respective actions. Okay, itna to humne kar diya. Now in the 38th mantra today, Kachid Vyapastan Ahitan Pratiyanscha Sarvada Pratiyatanscha Sarvada Durbalan Anavajnaya Vartase Ripusudana. Kachid Vyapastan Ahitan Pratiyatanscha Sarvada Durbalan Anavajnaya Vartase Ripusudana. Another Rajaniti Dharma. India is utterly failed in this. We can see the consequence. Kya hai? Kachit. Are you doing it? What is that? Vyapastan Ahitan. Vyapasta means who are sent away from our nation. Desha Bahishkar kiya unko. And why? Ahitan. They are the cause of the harm to the nation. After you have expelled them out of the nation, Pratiyashan Yatanscha, they have somehow again, that period of punishment is over, they have come back into the nation. And those people, are you considering them to be Durbala? And then they were becoming careless. Then those people again become Sabala and they will destroy you and your kingdom. Very important thought. Why I said India failed is, these fellows stupids, they asked for a separate country. है ना, पाकिस्तान. अब हमको बोलना चाहिए था ऑन रिलीजियस बेसिक वांटेड. व्हाई डिड यू गिव फ्रीडम? कि जिनको रहना है रहो, जिनको जाना है जाओ. Every Muslim should have been sent to Pakistan. That's it. No choice. Because you are asking on religion base. Or become Hindu and leave your Islamistic religion. ऐसा नहीं किया हमारा बेवकूफ लोगों ने. आई एम टेलिंग देम. देन एक पूरा इतना बड़ा देश का सुनहरा टुकड़ा टूट ही गया. Such a beautiful Akhanda Bharat. Now these fellows inside the country now growing uncontrollably, and wherever they do, they talk only one language of separatism, or they only should survive. See, at the time of partition, at the time of freedom, is that only Muslims worked? क्रिश्चियंस काम नहीं किए क्या? सिर्फ पारसी लोग नहीं किए क्या? जैन लोग नहीं किए? बौद्ध लोग नहीं किए? All of them work for freedom. Did they ask a separate country? One fellow Khalistan, they asked that because वो Muslim touch है उसमें, Islamic touch. Those fellows ask. Otherwise, they're all happy staying also. some religions तो ना हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई कहते हैं और जैन बौद्ध उनका बात ही नहीं करते पारसी. They don't even demand or object. Honestly, they stay in the country, they do their sadhana, they contribute in the different fields wherever they are. They don't talk of separatism. Beautiful people. मैं तो उनको नमस्कार करता हूँ. That's basically they know that they are from Hindus. Who is Buddha? Who is the all of them? They are from Hindus only, no? The Rishabhadev को follow करते the Jains. Rishabhadev is nothing but the Bharata's father only. Rishabhadev Charitra we have studied in Bhagavatam exhaustively. Bhagavan says here, don't underestimate them to be weaker, they will destroy you. That's what I am telling every day almost. There is no Gandhis in India. Gandhis died with Gandhis. Khans only are there. They can never have love for the nation. Genes में नहीं है वो. Love for the Sanatanam तो होगा ही नहीं. होगा तो only for political gains. If this we don't recognize as Indians and Sanatana Dharmis, we become cause by selecting wrong people, promoting wrong people. इसलिए that slogan कि इनका नामोनिश मिटाना है एक correct है. You can't allow any disease to stay in the body, no, it will relapse. राम जी खुद कह रहे हैं राजनीति धर्म में, कच्चित व्यपास्तान अहितान प्रतियातान सर्वदा दुर्बलान अनवज्ञाय वर्तसे रिपुसूदन. Thinking that they are weak and are you careless or what? Negligent? Never do that. Put an eye on them continuously. छोड़ दिया तो फिर internally they do so much. Like some places like this Hyderabad and all, for working for the all anti-Indian and Hindu world में जो एजेंसीज है कितने लोग यहाँ से सप्लाई करते and the people in over there for the sake of power they support them and all. ये सब सत्य आंखों के सामने है भी फिर भी आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते. करना चाहिए. Raise the voice. Anybody who is enemy to nation, send them out and don't allow. If they come, just put a check on them. And slowly bring such policies, like yesterday the first list of Citizenship Amendment Act, 14 people are given the certificates. Now with thankfulness they must serve the nation. Just because they दिया है छोड़ना भी नहीं उनको फिर से. Because they will have loyalty somewhere else again. Now you understand how easy is philosophy, spirituality, how difficult it is to manage a country of such a big population with every understanding and maturity. इसलिए लगातार प्रे करना, राजा धार्मिको विजयी भवतु, राजा धार्मिको विजयी भवतु. धार्मिक राजा ही विजयी हो. जो भी राजा है धार्मिक in all aspects, not adharma, papi and cruel and crooked, cunning. No. The good राजा we get now, we सांस ले सकते हैं चैन का. देखो पिछले 10 साल से जो हो रहा है. Otherwise everything will be chaotic confusion. That's what it is. Then next श्लोक में कहते हैं जो ब्राह्मण है लेकिन नास्तिक है, शास्त्रों के खिलाफ ही वो लोग व्यवहार कर रहे और अपने आप को पंडित मानते हैं, एंड दे टॉक not the language of Shastra, but only what is seen through the external upadhi. Don't just follow them. Don't keep them in your assembly. We need those Brahmanas who study Shastra, who have got the intuitive, subtle visions because of their vigorous tapasyas and upasanas. उन्हीं को करना, ब्राह्मणों को भी स्पेयर नहीं करना. Who are they who have to be careful about? It will be told in 2 shlokas. Then at every of the dwara, how many हाथियों को घोड़ों को रखना. In the same way, how we have to have thousands of resourceful people. Then इस तरह से एक एक श्लोक, how each of the citizens have to be taken care, borders have to be taken care, the wealth has to be taken care, the what do you call the defense system has to be there. ये सारे अभी आएंगे हमको 30 श्लोकों में, 40 श्लोकों में. धीरे धीरे एक एक दिन एक श्लोक हम पढ़ रहे. थैंक यू. ओम शांति शांति शांति. नाउ कठ उपनिषद वी हैव 12 श्लोकास, 13 डन, 14 and 15 करें आज तो पंचमी वल्ली हो जाएगी. षष्ठी वल्ली इज देयर which has also got only 18 श्लोकास, 5-6 days. ओम अथ श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय कठोपनिषद पंचमी वल्ली. तो in this the 2 श्लोकास is tat etad iti manyante, that Paramatma is this way realized. But anidesyam paramam sukham, it cannot be indicated by anything, but it can be experienced and it gives infinite bliss. Katham nu tad vijaniyam, how to know? You may ask again about it. Kimu bhati vibhati va? You know, has it got any way to be known? Directly you can't know. Again, indicatively only you can know. What is indication? That is natatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam. What you studied in 15th chapter, natat bhasayate surya. At that time I told you now, the corresponding mantra is there in Kathopanishad, Mundaka Upanishad, and also brother next Chandogya, Dekho Kathopanishad. That Paramatma is such which is not illuminated by Surya, Chandra, Taraka, and not even Vidita. And how can the Agni can show it? But the indication is from him they all got their respective lights, and he is the one who is illuminating all of them, giving existence to all of them. So he is a giver of existence and giver of the illuminating power to all of them. In that way only you can see him, understand him, but experience him as self on the seat of meditation. These are the 2 shlokas. Om tade taditi manyante, tade taditi manyante, tade taditi manyante, tade taditi manyante, anirdeshyam paramam sukham, anirdeshyam paramam sukham, anirdeshyam paramam sukham, anirdeshyam paramam sukham. Katham nu tadvijaniyam, katham nu tadvijaniyam, katham nu tadvijaniyam, कथम नु तद्विजानीयाम, किमु भाति विभाति वा, किमु भाति विभाति वा, किमु भाति विभाति वा, किमु भाति विभाति वा. तदेतदिति मन्यन्ते अनिर्देश्यं परमं सुखम, कथम नु तद्विजानीयाम, किमु भाति विभाति वा. तदेतदिति मन्यन्ते अनिर्देश्यं परमं सुखं, कथं नु तद्विजानीयाम, किमु भाति विभाति वा. तदेतदिति मन्यन्ते अनिर्देश्यं परमं सुखं, कथं नु तद्विजानीयाम, किमु भाति विभाति वा. तदेतदिति मन्यन्ते अनिर्देश्यं परमं सुखं, कथं नु तद्विजानीयाम, किमु भाति विभाति वा. तदेतदिति मन्यन्ते अनिर्देश्यं परमं सुखं, कथं नु तद्विजानीयाम, किमु भाति विभाति वा. Last श्लोक of this valli. Om न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम, न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम, न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम, न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम. नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः, नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः, नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः, नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः. तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं, तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं, तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं, तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं. तस्य भाषा सर्वमिदं विभाति, तस्य भाषा सर्वमिदं विभाति, तस्य भाषा सर्वमिदं विभाति, तस्य भाषा सर्वमिदं विभाति. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम, नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति तदेतदिति मन्यन्ते अनिर्देश्यं परमं सुखं किमेतत् कथं नु तद्विजानीयां किमु भाति विभाति वा न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति इति ओम शांति 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 इति पंचमी वल्ली समाप्ता। एक और वल्ली है तो कट हो जाएगा। देन आई विल टीच यू द प्रश्नोपनिषद चैंटिंग। सीखते जाओ, इससे मेरे को भी फायदा हो रहा है। सम रिफ्रेशिंग। God bless you all. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat, Sajjana Shanti Mapniyat, Shanto Mucchita Bandebhyah, Muktaschanyan Vimochet, Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amritam Gamayam Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachide, Purnasa Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishite Om, Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Paramashubhyo, Parabrahmane Shruti Matram Tatsat Brahmarpanamast Bol Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki Jai, Geetha Mata ki Jai, Vedavyas Bhagavan ki Jai, Ramachandra Bhagavan ki Jai, Ravan Mahashastra ki Jai, Valmiki Bhagavan ki Jai, श्री यम धर्मराज नचिकेत भगवान की जय, कठोपनिषद श्रुति माता की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। सतगुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। आज की आनंद की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर। सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद। जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि पराशक्ति गीता माता की जय। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु मुमुक्षु मुक्तगण की जय। भारत माता की जय। सनातन धर्म की जय। वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय। आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय। समस्त युवा मंडली की जय। यस बेटा, कल मिलेंगे। ऑल द बेस्ट।